What's up, guys? I just bought this online. This is like a Paul Frank alarm clock. Looks like a radio thing. And this looks like it projects like the time on the wall or some shit. Should I plug this bitch in? How about this? At the end of the video, I'll plug it in and we'll see how it looks. But I just, look at the colors on it. Look how funky this is. They don't make shit like this no more. Maybe they do. I don't know. Is this even fucking new? 2012. Okay, so it's not vintage like that, but it's just fucking cool. What did I title this? You're watching everyone except yourself, which is facts. Like, everyone, again, and this is a note to self. I'm not preaching here. You know, on this channel, it feels preachy, but all these videos I make, these are really just things for me to remember. But we all got these phones. We got TV, we got Hulu, we got Peacock, we got Hulu, HBO, Premium, Telemundo Plus. And we're watching everyone else except ourselves. You know the latest TikTok trend. You know the hottest song right now. You know what album just dropped. You know Drake said this. You know who got voted out on Love Island. You know who's going crazy right now on Streamer University. You know what rapper fell off. You know the TikTok drama of this person and this influencer. You know all of that stuff. But you don't know why your bank account is at zero right now. If we spend as much time analyzing ourselves as we did analyzing the world and the drama and who said what and he said, she said, and this is cool and that's cool, don't you think we'd be better off? Like, wouldn't you be more successful, maybe more happy, more further along in life if you worked on yourself more? And thought about your own life more as opposed to thinking about everyone else. And it's easy to get sucked into the trap. I'm not saying this from a point of superiority. I have influencers that I love watching, influencer. I don't know which one to call them at this point. I have YouTubers, creators, individuals that make content that I love watching. And I will sit there and just watch them for hours on end. I'll listen to podcasts. I'll listen to other people's perspectives. I love all that shit. It's fun. It's insightful. You can get new pieces of information. But then at a certain point, you got to stop the consumption and then actually go and live your own life. Like, you're seeing all these different people live different lives and building these aesthetics, and you're seeing this one girl live this aesthetic NYC lifestyle. She just moved to NYC and a day in my life in NYC, and it's her with the fucking coffee fucking cup and the matcha and the fucking coffee machine. I don't know how coffee machines work. I don't drink coffee. I have a caffeine sensitivity. And they put the little ice in it and fucking mix it up and shit, and it's aesthetic as fuck. You're consuming all these different identities instead of building your own. And then I think we get caught in the trap of thinking that, oh, I'm gonna watch this and I'm using this as inspiration for my own thing. But all you did today was sit on your ass in bed and consume and watch YouTube and brain rot. And you went to class or you went to your job and went the fuck home and watched more shit online on your phone and then went to sleep. You did not do any aesthetic shit. So we even think, oh, I'm gonna use this video, this person to inspire me, which is literally a cool thing to do. But then we don't even do that. I hope this is making an ounce of sense, but yeah, instead of consuming these individuals, it's like, why not just become your own individual? Ain't that the point of all this shit? Like, what's the point of trying to be like someone else? It's like, you're you. Like, I can look at a Drake music video and be like, fuck, Drake's rocking these pants. But it's like, brother, you ain't Drake though. Why don't you just be you? Everyone else is already taken. You might as well just be you. The fuck? I'm getting into an interesting gray area here, even with myself as I'm talking about this, because let me take my necklace off so it don't clink on the damn microphone. Y'all see the bling? Y'all see the bling? This shit busting. This is people ask me where I get my jewelry from sometimes. Bialcocini? What the fuck? It's like Emmanuel Biocchini or some shit. Biocchini. Broccoli. Bichachi? Bichachi? What the fuck? I don't know. All I truly am is just an amalgamation of everything I've ever witnessed. Like people, videos, content, situations. Everything I've ever seen is kind of how I take those parts and I've combined them to then be me. So for example, like my R tattoo, I did not make this shit up. My music engineer had this tattoo. I said, damn, that's tough. I said, I think I'll have that too. And I took that from him and put it on me. I saw the Bentley car logo. I said, I love that car logo with the wings and shit. I said, let me get that and put that on this hand. I think it's actually super cool to grab things from different people and, attach them to your character. But I think you have to be careful not to get completely entrenched and hypnotized and caught up in everything that everyone else is doing to the point where you forget you're trying to build your own character here. So yeah, use the cute girl on TikTok with the coffee aesthetic thing. Like, take what you like from that and then apply it to your thing and let it be and then live. As opposed to, I just watch them all day and I do nothing else. It's like people are watching these streamers and they're like, oh fuck, like, yes, Marlon. Oh shit, Marlon. Like, that's cool. Watch it, be entertained by it, take some advice from it, and then go do the thing. It's like if you read nothing but self-help books all day, but that's all you do, the self-help books ain't gonna help you. You gotta actually do the thing that you read in the book. We really get caught up in watching other people live their dreams. And it's so entertaining that we neglect our own. And then we neglect it for so long that we forget what our own dreams actually even are. And then when someone asks us, it's like, I just want to be happy or rich or something. Because we're too busy watching Name the fucking show or Name the sports team. I always laugh when I go to sporting events, and I love going to sporting events, football games, soccer games. And I be seeing people, that's my pet peeve, is when motherfuckers be screaming loud as fuck next to me, behind me, screaming like they're on the fucking team. I'm like, brother, are you on the coaching staff or you're calling out plays and we're in the fucking nosebleeds right now? Please quiet down. The players cannot hear you, dude. It's like these people get so hyped up about some shit. Imagine if they got that hyped up about their own life. Like how you are so passionate about University of Southern California's defense right now. How would you be that passionate about cleaning your fucking room? Your place is a fucking mess. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now, but in this age of us watching everyone else, imagine someone had been secretly recording your entire life for the past 30 days. And it had to be played up on the big screen. Is that some shit you would want anyone to see? Probably the fuck not. Mine would be a lot of me being naked and running around my house here. Not sure anyone would want to see that. If you live in a way where it's like, pretend that there's a camera crew following you, like how would you genuinely act if a documentary crew was following your life for the next 30 days? What would you really do? You would probably start working on that thing you've been neglecting. You would not be in bed doom scrolling all day. You'd be like, all right, well, I'm gonna head to sleep now because I feel weird y'all watching me while I'm here. I might as well just go to sleep. I don't know. I want to do that. I want to start this next month. I really want to live like that. I think that would be dope. I wrote this concept down here. I thought it was super interesting. You check the mirror frequently and then you adjust yourself accordingly. You look in the mirror, fix your hat, fix your hair, fix your shirt. We look in mirrors and we look in reflections so often, but now this is gonna sound super like I'm trying hard to be motivational, but we never check our mind. It's very hard to look at your own mind. You can look in a mirror, see what you need to adjust and adjust it, but it's harder to go inside and look inside your mind and make adjustments. I think we neglect that completely. We neglect shit our entire life. It's because we're constantly avoiding that voice in our head. Like we're avoiding ourselves. Like the same way we're looking at our shoes and our outfit and we're looking at our car and we're looking at this outward stuff. Imagine if we were looking at our fears and our preconceived notions about the world. Imagine, I sound like fucking Jaden Smith right now. Imagine we analyzed our self-limiting beliefs. Imagine we paid attention and looked at our actual goals and asked ourselves what we really want out of this life. That would be really productive, I think. Like, people aren't addicted to social media. They're addicted to avoiding themselves. And this is like genuinely my pet peeve. I like to be in calm places. I'm not a concert goer, rave, Coachella. I don't like loud fucking noises. Now, I've been in a lot of situations where I've been in Ubers with people, with groups of people, and my pet peeve is when people always have to have something playing. They always have to have music on. I'll be in the car with someone and they gotta play music. And I'm thinking, and forgive me if this sounds corny, but if I'm in the car with someone, I like to talk to them. Whether I'm driving, they're driving, I'm in the back seat, it's multiple people, 3 people. It's like, dog, we can listen to music anywhere. Listening to music in the car is super cool, especially when you're on a little late night drive, windows down, you're cruising. I'll be listening to Bryson Tiller. That's dope. But then when you got another individual, another person in the car, why not take that opportunity to interact with them and acknowledge them, and maybe you could learn something from them. Maybe y'all could boost each other's spirits. I don't know. My pet peeve is when people cannot go without noise. They've got to have the podcast playing. They have to have music on in the car. We're all in the Uber. Uber driver, can you turn some music on? Can we use the aux? I'll be thinking, what if we all just shut the hell up? Or what if we talk to each other? Why does there always got to be music playing? And correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel as though people have to have the music on all the time, because when nothing is playing, when there's no songs on, when there's no beat, when there's no TV, we are left with that voice in our head, or voices, depending on how crazy you are. I have multiple voices. And they're saying all things to me. Eat the donut. Grab her ass. Just kidding. They don't say that. There's some philosopher quote. It's like, all of man's problems stem from the inability to sit in a quiet room by himself or some shit. That's a quote someone put out there. But it's facts. We are so afraid of encountering ourselves because it is scary when you're just left with your own thoughts for a long period of time, or even a little bit. It's unsettling. Like, when was the last time you actually sat with yourself for an hour? No music, no stimulation, no podcast, and quiet. Like, it's been a cool minute for me. I've done some walks with no phone, but even then I was like talking to someone. But I think if we spend more time with ourselves, no input, no music, no conversation, no friend walking next to you, if you just spent some time with yourself, maybe we could uncover some answers about what we want in life, why we keep doing certain things. And that's what I want to do more of. So I think once this video is done, I'm going to go fucking sit for a little while and stare at the sky. But it really makes you think. Like, who are you without that phone? Who are you without the music playing? And most people, forgive me for sounding ridiculous or mean or whatever. Most people ain't shit. Most people have nothing. They're just these gray blobs of like no personality, NPC, whatever. Because they've been distracted for so long that whatever person was actually in there is so fucking far in the sunken place. I know y'all saw Get Out, where he's trapped in the fucking sunken place. How many people are living like that? The actual them, which you could almost say is like, it's like the child you, is your true identity sitting in there that has the childlike wonder, the ideas, the passions, the things they want to do. People like give up on that version of themselves and then they throw it in the back seat, and then the real them is just stuck in their head in the fucking sunken place in this black abyss. And then they become a fucking zombie that just, Love Island, OF models, TV, Shark Tank, shopping, online shopping, eBay. So I guess that's my homework for tonight. I'm giving y'all homework. Fuck it. The homework is trying to figure out who you are. And that might be something you never get an answer to. But I think that the pursuit of that, of trying to answer that question, could unlock some things. Like, how many people never sat down to be like, well, what the fuck do I actually want? Like, what am I trying to get out of this job? Or why am I doing this? Why do I keep buying this? Why do I keep dating this person? What am I really trying to do here? That's it. Go on a motherfucking walk and find a park bench in a safe area and sit your ass down and just sit. And then whatever thoughts come up, let them come and let them go. Maybe you can analyze them. Maybe bring a notepad, jot some thoughts that you have down. Maybe do a little journal. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not a psychotherapist, whatever. I just see too many people watching everyone else live and then they forget to live their own life. It's crazy. I almost forgot to show you guys this. I put the little clock up. Hold on. There he is. Got to get the set the time properly. But if you look on the wall, look at that. It puts the time on the wall. Let me turn this bitch off. And it has a little logo too. You see that? It puts the little monkey logo. Let me turn the lights off and see what it looks like. Now I'm home alone, so it's going to be a little scary. I'll just do one of these. Pretty fun, pretty quirky. It's not going to read the same way like what the iPhone camera does to the image. Is a little different, but no, it projects it onto the wall really, really clean. That is cool. And then the further you back it up, the bigger it projects. And then I just adjust it. Oh, that is too fucking cool. Oh my God. Look at that. Ain't that something? It'd be the simple things in life that entertain me. But there he is. There he is, Paul Frank. Shout out, Paul.